Welcome to Unit 4, Lesson 10, a new kind of number, the practice problems. Okay, select all true statements. Well, the square root of 1 is an imaginary number because it's not real. That means there are no real numbers that satisfy the equation x equals the square root of -1. Okay, plot each number on the real number line and explain why. All right, so the square root of 4 is 2, and we're going to deal with the primary roots. So the opposite or the negative of the square root of 2 is the negative stays out front, and the square root of 4 is 2. Let's do this in different colors because we're going to have to put this on the number line. So that's -2. This is not real. The square root of 8 is an irrational number. It is real, but it's rational. The opposite of the square root of 8 is real, but it's irrational. And finally, this is not real. So the square root of 4 is 2. So we're going to put square root of 4 here. So that's root 4. The opposite of the square root of 4 is negative root 4, goes here. The square root of 8. 8 is close to 9, which is close to 3. So that means that D is going to go here. And that is the square root of 8. And then the opposite of the square root of 8 goes here. And the last number is not real, so we don't have to worry about plotting the not real ones. So that makes this a real number line. Real numbers go on a horizontal line. Okay, let's explain why the quantity x minus 4 squared equals -9 has no real solutions. When you take the square root to get rid of the square root of -9 is not real. So there are no real solutions. In actuality, what we're trying to show you is that x minus 4 comes through at -4. If we have a thing here, we're looking for a root at 9. The graph does not come through. It does not touch -9. So it's not real. It's not a real number. The real solutions occur here when x is 0. That's where the real solutions are, where the graph crosses the x-axis. Okay, which value is closest to 10 to the -1/2? So when we have a negative exponent, we're going to deal with the negative first. This is 1 over 10 to the 1/2 power. And 1 over 10 to the 1/2 power is the same as the square root of 10. And the square root of 10 is about 0.3. Well, it's 3 point something, and then 1 over 0.3 point something is 1 point is 1 point. What am I saying? It's about 0.3 something. So the closest number to it is 1/3. All right, final solution to the equation. So when you have extra credit questions or questions with distractors, the first thing you do is solve the equation. 6 minus x is equal to +5. Now, just because the negative is negative, the variable is negative under the root doesn't mean anything, as it can be equal to a negative number. So we square it. The 6 minus x pops out. We get 25. We subtract 6 from both sides. Negative x equals 19. Negative x means -1 times x. So in order to get rid of the negative, we got to divide by -1. And x equals -19. And that makes A the proper answer. Select all equations which -64 is the solution. So A, no. B, no. C, the square root of -6. D is correct. Negative 64 no, E doesn't work. F works. Negative of a negative 64 means a positive 64. And that's 8. All right, so D and F are the ones that work.